Join us today on the Hangover Trail in Sedona as we teach you how to manifest any life of your dreams using the power of manifestation. Stick around, this might just be our best episode yet.
Can't you hear the world is calling for you?
Alright, so today we started at Mun's Trail and we're taking that over to the Hangover Trail, which part of this will run side along where the pink Jeeps go, which looks pretty fun. But we'll be hiking up through, I think it's going to be, what, about a 5.8 mile loop all said and done if we do the whole thing?
That's what it says.
Alright.
But you know how that goes.
People knew her by her will to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee.
Long overdue. Our first trip to Sedona.
Yeah.
How is it?
It's awesome. It's just gorgeous at every angle. So glad we made it up here.
It's beautiful. The perfect place to manifest the life of your dreams.
She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, and she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she could knock down and never showed.
We were excited to be in Sedona. Since we moved to Arizona, the longtime residents of the state insisted we make time to explore Sedona.
It didn't take very long to see what the hype was all about.
It felt like every direction we turned was strikingly beautiful.
Decades old, but it doesn't matter. Stumble across some memories, try to recall.
The stark contrast between the red rocks and the green vegetation was a sight unlike anything else we had hiked before.
Everyone, she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she could knock down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately you're afterglow.
The blue sky tracing the dramatic cliffs intensified the contrast of colors in the landscape.
Sedona and the surrounding area has been inhabited by Native American tribes, Yavapai and Apache for thousands of years, holding deep spiritual significance.
And in the 20th century, Sedona became associated with the New Age movement, and the town is now home to numerous spiritual centers, retreats, and alternative healing modalities.
Things are moving forward. I'm ready to move on. Heading for a brand new start at the break of dawn. Here I come.
But we were here to witness and experience all that Mother Earth had provided in this majestic place.
They can stop me. I'm going for gold. I'm out of the dark. I'm out of the cold.
A place with such intense energy, believed by some to be on the ley line with other spiritual and mystical sites around the world. It seemed like the perfect place to dive deeper into the power that is within all of us.
I'm out of the cold. Tomorrow's getting
Well, brand new trail we've never been to, so you know it's my favorite trail, and it is gorgeous out here.
It's awesome.
Worth the hype, absolutely. Sedona, Arizona. You don't need me to recommend it to know it's amazing, but I will say this, it is way more beautiful in person than it is on camera.
Yeah, absolutely. It's stunning out here. And I'm so thankful that we had the opportunity to get up here before it gets cold and snowy.
Yeah, so you just joined us. We have had a crazy week. We booked our first RV site. We put a deposit down on our RV. We are still negotiating the financing terms, so we will give you an update on that. But as you know, we scored a heck of a deal on the price of the rig, so we are really excited about that. And we move in January 2nd. And whether it's hitting life out on the road or whatever your dreams may be, because one of the things that makes this world such a beautiful place is that we all see the world so differently and dream different things. And whatever your dream may be, you can manifest that into reality. And we want to give you tips on how to do that today.
So yeah, let's talk about that. When did we first discover the power of manifestation? When was it for you?
For me, I don't know if I had the word for it, but I used the power of manifestation as a young child. And that was sort of even at a really young age. I mean, before I started like kindergarten, I can remember visualizing things and them happening and feeling like, oh, well, there's something here, just through the power of visualization. But I never had a word for that actually until you introduced me to the book, The Secret.
Yeah, absolutely. It was probably over a decade ago when I first watched the movie, The Secret, as well as then read the book, The Secret, and the following one, The Power, but really just learned about, what you think about, what you bring about, and there's so much power behind that, and the energy and the thoughts that you put into the universe, it's what's going to come back into your life.
Yeah, exactly. It's the law of attraction. Whatever you're thinking about, you're bringing to me. And the funny thing about that is, what I learned just from watching people around me growing up and people that we've worked with just in real life, you'll think of examples like this. It doesn't matter if you want something or don't want something, right? If you're like, let's say you're trying to get out of debt and all you're thinking about is, I need to get out of debt, I need to get out of the debt. The universe doesn't know that you don't want that. The universe just knows that you're spending time and energy thinking about debt. And so very likely you see a lot of people focused on getting out of debt that ultimately end up in more debt because that's what they're manifesting. And so you have to be very intentional about your thoughts.
Yeah, that is key. The intention of it and what you're thinking, because that's what's going to come back to you.
Really? Yeah, I would say there's 4 key components to manifesting the life you want. First being intention.
Belief, right? You got to believe it, you got to feel it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what I did as a kid that I became really good at, visualization. You have to be able to see it in your mind and picture it clearly to make it come true.
And then the other one would be positivity and gratitude. The more you're thankful for and what you're thankful for, the universe is going to bring more of that back to you. And so that's key. The attitude of gratitude.
Absolutely. And one of the things is, so we like to attract abundance to us. And one of the things that we were actually discussing in the car right up here is that, sometimes I think in our culture of consumerism, we have this misguided belief that abundance means more things, more stuff, bigger homes, nicer, fancier, better. And I don't know, I just in the recent years have realized abundance really means more connection, more time, more heartfelt moments, more real in our
More
life.
experiences, more
freedom, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. It's really more about the things that you feel and experience more than
stuff. An abundance of stuff.
Yeah, love. That's really what it comes down to.
More love.
Like, really?
Yeah.
That sounds kind of cheesy, but I'm dead serious.
For sure.
All right, so 4 key components.
So let's talk about that first one, intention. So what do we mean about intention?
Yeah, so you want to make sure that, especially in today's day of technology, right? We're in front of our phones, in front of TVs, in front of computers, walking by advertisements. We are the most advertised group of humans in our history. And so we want to make sure that we're choosing our thoughts, choosing what we're spending our mental energy on, rather than letting it choose us, right? Are you somebody who always feels like you're playing catch up and scrambling and ping-ponging back and forth from one thing to the next? Or are you somebody who feels like you have a plan, you execute it, and then when you have space to relax, you can actually do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Being intentional with your time and your energy is so key.
So in regards to intentions, one of the reasons we were so willing to sell our home and everything in it to take this leap of faith into this new lifestyle that we think we are really gonna like one day, was because we had this beautiful home filled with all these nice things. And I remember when life was good, right? There was absolutely nothing to complain about. Life was good, and we were in our living room together. Yeah. And what did we say?
I go, is this it? Did we make it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't say that.
Oh.
Did you say it or did I say it?
I did.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I did. With the boss sticks and all that?
Yeah.
I was like, is this it?
When
Did
I
we
was
make
sitting
it?
on the couch?
Yeah, I
Oh,
said
that's
it.
so funny.
I said,
Okay.
is this it? Did we make it?
Yeah. Oh, stand straight. Do it again. Do it again. But I for real think I said it.
No, you did not. I said it.
Can we get a challenge flag to
Challenge
see
flag.
who really said it? Don't you wish they really had those? All the married couples out there, comment below. That'll be the lyrics. Okay.
Challenge flag. I said it.
Okay.
I go,
We are one. One of us said it.
we felt it together.
Okay, so we
Okay.
had this moment. Go ahead.
Yeah, when everything was good in the home, and I was just like, is this it? Did we make it? Like, now what?
Right. Like, is this, it felt like, okay, we just accomplished the last thing that we were working hard. It was a financial goal we had been trying to reach. We got there. And then what?
Yeah.
That's just, and we kind of, life gradually took its turns. That was pre-pandemic.
That was pre-pandemic. Yeah.
Pandemic hit, life pivots as it does, and realized, wait, we're doing the things we think we're supposed to do, that we're supposed to want, we should want. Keeping up with the Joneses, I guess, is maybe a simplified word for it or a term for it. And just realized intention.
Yeah.
Intention was not on the forefront of our actions every day, both in the things we purchased, the places we visited, all those sorts of things, and realized we're not getting any closer to our goals with our actions. We're not living with intention. And that's really where the soul searching began, long before RV life was even a thing.
And so now we're focusing on living our life with more intention and being intentional with what we do. And really that's what's led us to be able to take this next step on this new journey and live what we think is our dream. So let's go get some more miles under and talk about visualization.
Yeah, let's check out these views as we visualize.
I am a woman, not here to please you. It's time to move on, cause my time is now. I am a woman, play by my own rules. I got my 2 feet on solid ground.
We set out further into the desert, still captivated by the magnificent red rocks.
I make mistakes I never made before, but either way I know I made up my mind. I'm through feelings, yeah, I'm leaving all that behind. So I'm gonna let it shine on you.
We weave through a low-lying area filled with pines and a dried creek bed.
Do whatever I want to do, and then I let it shine on you. I'm gonna let it shine on you. I don't need no savior, no helping hand, no one to make me feel loved again. I am a woman, coming alive. Gloria Gaynor, we will survive.
The sun reflected off the rock, adding warmth to the refreshing crisp air, making its power known to everything in the desert.
Before, but either way I know I made up my mind. I'm through feeling scared, I'm leaving all that behind. So I'm gonna let it shine on you. Make room for everything that's true, yeah. Do whatever I wanna do, and then I let it shine on.
We hiked on, but not without taking a moment to enjoy the epic landscape.
I wanna let it shine on you.
As we continued, we tried to stay in the moment and just appreciate everything around us.
Shine on you. I am a woman, coming alive. Gloria Gaynor.
I think this is where we head uphill.
I'm gonna let it shine on you.
It was truly no wonder why the native tribes revered the land here and recognized its importance for sustenance, shelter, and spiritual nourishment.
Environments like this speak to us from within, and we were grateful to be experiencing it firsthand.
Okay. We made it from Mom's leg and a hangover.
So we're gonna come here. See on here?
So yeah, so we parked here. Came all the way up
Here. Now we're gonna go up hangover, and then we're gonna peek here, and then we're gonna come back.
All right. You ready?
That way.
Feel it in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know.
Wow, check out this awesome view. Man, this hike has been epic. All right, so talking next, let's talk about visualization. And visualization is so important with your goals and anything. You have to be able to see it first and visualize what you want and your dreams and from things day to day to bring it into your life.
Absolutely. We talked about how it doesn't matter if you want something or don't want something. You have to set that intention to make sure you're focusing on the things that you do want. And now you need to picture, okay, what does it feel like when I get there? What does it feel like to take those steps to get there? What is that first step? And start to really visualize yourself doing all those things as you start to research in your path or whatever it may be. What's it going to take? What do you have to sacrifice? Visualize the good and the bad side of it so that you can really bring and execute a plan to life. And think about, how does it make you feel? Is it something that, makes you feel good and you still want? Like, is it something that keeps pulling you closer and closer the more that you do this? Is it something that's making you feel good and positive about yourself?
Yeah, and you've got to believe that you can achieve it, right? So most people don't even go after and don't ever reach their goals because they don't believe that they can or they're worthy or that'll never happen, that's so far stretched, and it's because they don't believe. So you have to be able to believe, and you got to dream big and believe and see those things to manifest those and to bring them into your life. But you also have to feel it, right? And have that energy going out to it.
Absolutely. And with that energy, you want to focus on positivity, because here's the deal. No matter what path you walk in life, your life is going to be full of challenges and obstacles. But if you view overcoming each of those obstacles as a new opportunity to learn and grow and be stronger, to get closer towards your goal, and keep that positivity as you go through those struggles, it helps you in such a real way.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you can't control is your attitude. So having that positive outlook on, right? So each challenge makes you better. It's an opportunity to grow. We don't grow without challenges. A failure, right, is just a step forward. You fail forward, and you have to have those. Those are part of the growing process. And in the moment of those, they always seem hard and tough and, oh, this sucks. But really, once you get to the other side of it, then you can see like, oh, that's why I went through that. That prepared me for this, or that made me better, to achieve, the next step.
That's so on point. And with that, when you are in those low moments, those moments that are tough, even if you knew they're coming, when you're in them and they're still tough, the best way to get that positivity and pull yourself up is gratitude, that thankfulness, that attitude of gratitude that we've talked about.
Yeah, for sure. And that's a great habit to start your day and end your day each with, right? So like journaling or writing down and thinking of 3 things that you're grateful for. And that's such a great and positive way to start your day. And an attitude of gratitude, you will bring back more to you. And we all like to be around happier people that are that are grateful and all of that. But, you know, being grateful for the small things and the big things, you know, that life is giving to you. All right, so those 4, again, were visualization, intention, positivity, and belief.
Those are the 4 key components to manifesting the life of your dream. So whether it's just you, your closest friends, your whole family, your kids, your spouse, whoever it may be, gather your loved ones in the same room right now. What's your favorite song?
Vacation.
By who?
Dirty Heads.
Put that on and start manifesting the life of your dreams together. Imagine what sacrifices you'll have to make, but what your new world could look like if you guys put your mind to it together and start to believe in whatever your dreams are.
All right, so comment below on what you're visualizing, what your goals are that you're manifesting. We want to hear about your dreams that you're manifesting. And also, before you leave, don't forget to subscribe.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
I wanna get high on, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my.
You ready for this snack?
Oh, you better believe it. It's really dinner. So you know, we're not trying to impress anybody with our mileages. It's just about being outside. So we're gonna eat some leftovers.
Oh, no wonder I've been smelling these wings the whole time. The top was open. So we had lunch before. And well, we had leftovers, so it only seemed right to bring them on trip, and I had buffalo wings, and I've been smelling them for 2 hours. And then Sydney got the chicken pot pie. Ranch and everything. Never had chicken wings as a trail snack.
I've never had chicken pot pie.
By surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you. Caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
Should we get a few more miles or?
Yeah, sure.
You want to segue
I
into
said
something?
so key like twice. That's my line today.
Absolutely. You're doing great still.
I said